mind the background noise. I'm not going to be here too long. We just finally got the notification for our secret Japanese collaboration going live. So if I can show you right here, our video is right here. Now I'm about to accept this video collaboration request. And you're going to see it here first. Just a sec. Let me get this. Let me text them real quick. I guess that still looks good. All right, we just approved it. We just officially approved it, boy. Go show some love. My new collab with a Japanese brand is here, and it's amazing. I love this stuff.
Got this comments.
ASMR for you. Really fun, really fun candies, man. Most fun with the candy I've ever had, for real. So, basically, real quick, what this is, I'll go ahead and leave it like this, just for a second unit, so I can tell you a little bit about this collaboration. I've been trying to actually penetrate this type of market for a while. And obviously, I do have a lot of international clients and a lot of international brands that I work with. But to work with Sakeru was really cool. This is definitely one of the most unique candies and snacks I've ever had. And Sakeru stands for terrible, I believe. Terrible or stringy or something like that. And you see, like, the candy's super soft. Actually, I have a whole box of them right there. Let me get it over to the camera. Let me put this on my story. Let me get this over my story. But yeah, I'll show you guys live on cam, actually. So, you see, it's quite a lot. We have quite a lot of snacks here. I'll just pour them into this tray. Oh no, I'm dropping stuff. But look, we got a lot. Hold on. We got a lot of candies here. The orange one's already spilling out. I'll probably do like a taste test video one of these days. I'll try all the flavors out on stream or something. Would be really cool. So, yeah, we have a lot of candy from them, right? Crazy collab. So these are the ones that I had already opened. We got the orange ones that you can see in the video. They're orange, and I can show you like a live up close of how to open it. But we got the small ones, and then we have these. They are 40 centimeters, man. It's quite a lot of candy, and I just keep dropping them. We have multiple flavors. Multiple flavors. And to all of my Japanese fans, anime fans, I know a lot of anime people were in the chat last time. A lot of people that go to Japan, they love these candies, I've heard. And we got to try them, you know, in the most unique way. So these are the centimeter ones. Very good, very good. Got another one right here. We got the centimeter long ones. And then we have the smaller packs. Well, you can say shareable packs, unless, you know, you don't want to share these, you want to share the big one. That's cool too. But I mean, we have so much candy. If anyone wants some, let me know. You know. But my favorite is probably the peach. I haven't tried them all. I just really like peach flavored stuff. So this is the orange one. So you can see it. I'll show it to you up close. The packaging. It's really cool. Very unique packaging. Just open right there, and they have like little slits on each side, so you can just peel it off like that. And it's really unique. Pull it like that, it opens up. Take it out. I mean, look. Just like in the video, and like you can just peel it and pull it. It's stringy candy. It's really good too. Really chewy and soft. It's really good. Appreciate the new sub. Appreciate the new sub. Whoever just popped in. I don't know if anyone's in my chat. What's up, man? I just showed my new collab I just did with Sakeru. Here, I play it for you. We're just getting here. We just did a collaboration with Sakeru Gummies. Hello. Yeah. Yeah. I did. Appreciate it, bro. I'm dropping stuff. I wouldn't say I'm new to Twitch, but I don't stream enough as I should. So I try to stream here and there when I can. I need to stream more. I've just been busy and I've been streaming on my gaming channel. But appreciate the sub. As you can see, we don't stream enough as we should. But we definitely will start streaming more and consistently. But yeah, I do all types of stuff. Yeah, I'm on YouTube. It should be on the Twitch. It's the same @ I'm on YouTube, Instagram. I don't use TikTok that much, but I have a lot of stuff on YouTube, and I have a lot more YouTube stuff that I'm about to drop too this year. But yeah, so I work with all types of brands. We got the Sakeru gummies. I need to give some of this away. I really don't need all this candy, chat. But yeah, if you're new here, Blue. We do modeling, you know, we do a lot of creative direction with brands and stuff. So I'm blessed to be able to use, you know, my creativity and be able to have, you know, these clients that trust me and work with me. And you can see we work with all types of brands, like hundreds of brands literally. And being able to get paid to do this, you know, it's an honor. Truly. I'm not going to be on too long today though. Thank you. Appreciate that. And if there's anything more specific that you want to see, because I know my channel has like a little bit of everything on it right now, because I'm a little behind on YouTube on that channel. So I kind of put a little bit of everything out, but I have a lot more stuff I'm going to be dropping soon, a lot more streams. And yeah, I like anime. I just haven't made the time to get like too deep into like a specific show. But anime is cool. It's really cool, very unique. I can't forget there's a couple of studios I really do enjoy their style of work, but I just haven't made the time to like really dive deep into a specific anime. But that's just like with TV in general. I don't watch as much TV as I should. But I'm also real creative, so all that time that I feel like I would spend into a show, I could really just be working on something for myself. But yeah, this is Sakeru. I don't know if you heard of this brand. If you ever heard of the brand, you heard of it now, man. I'm in the US. What country are you from? Yeah, we should have hit 325 subs. We hit all of our goals for 2025. It was get 300 subs on YouTube, have over 1,000 videos dropped, and hit 500,000 views, and we did all of that. So this year, hopefully, you know, we can triple that, triple that, but I do need to start dropping videos again. So yeah, I started from Canada. That's what's up, man. I need to go to Canada. I need to check it out. I hear a lot of good about Canada. The Indian. Yeah. Are you from India? Yeah, I got hella, man. I have hella candy. If people want some, I'm down to give some away. Did you just come across the Twitch today, just scrolling through Twitch? I'm not gonna be on here too long, but I can maybe I'll stream from the gaming channel. Let me go ahead and open up this purple one. We're gonna open up the grape, 40 centimeters. 40 centimeters. Japanese streams on Twitch. Really? How does that work? That's interesting. I might have to. Interesting. Yeah, the titles, yeah, they're interesting for sure. I feel like I have a lot of unique stuff going on here, especially to not really be streaming as much. When I do stream, it is usually really unique, you know, behind the scenes, different collabs, talking about different things, giving industry insight. I do a lot of stuff in the business, so I try to, you know, share it when I can. I should have started streaming sooner, but hey, we're here now. And I'll put it on YouTube soon. So yeah, this is the purple one. We got the grape, super long. Just say what you have on YouTube, bro. You're underrated. I appreciate that, man. Why you say that? Just to get a little insight from you. I really appreciate it. You know, a lot of people say that, and they go and they look at my channels. They go and they look at my Instagram. People say they always thought I'd have like 100,000 followers, bro. I don't. I'm really low key. But we do a lot of cool stuff, a lot of, you know, unique stuff. People that they think you need a major platform to do some of this stuff, and we've been able to do it without having a major platform. So appreciate you big time for that. Let me know why you think that, and what's it called? Let me keep that in mind. I'll take a screenshot of that, man. Make a little clip from it. This is the grape one. I wish the light wasn't so bright. Yeah, send me your YouTube, man. I'll tap into it. Man. Appreciate you stopping by. What makes you say the channel's underrated? We got the grape one right here. I wish that light wasn't so bright. But do a little grape pool. Like really, really unique candy. Really, really, really unique candy. You could just keep pulling it. Yeah, I haven't had the grape one yet. I don't think it's actually pretty good from what I just saw. I got you. It's good. Let me try this. Nah, from what I just had, it was pretty good. I like it. I can understand if some people don't, because some of the grape flavored stuff might taste like medicine to some people. But it's pretty good. Gotta get back in the gym, man. I'm in here getting bloated, working with all these food brands. Man, I'll look at it right now. So that's an interesting take. I'm kind of curious. I'm kind of curious what you mean by that. So I think your channel is underrated because a lot of people do what you do, and they're getting a lot of views, but content creators like you aren't getting as much as they deserve. So evaluate that a little for me. Maybe I'm overthinking it. Is it something different from what you would expect? Or is it that other people are, also, is it that other people are actually getting views and I should be, but I'm not, if that makes sense? Because there's a couple different ways that could go. That's why I'm kind of asking, like, if you could evaluate it a little bit. Yeah, but while you do that, let me look you up real quick. Oh yeah, I found you, man. I just subscribed right now, bro. I'll watch some of this stuff when I get a chance. I'll leave a couple comments too soon. I think people just don't care about small creators these days. And most of the big creators, in my opinion, are fake. I'll say it like this, man. Cause I've been in this business for a while. I met a lot of people. I've been to a lot of different places. And I've been around some of these people that people want to be around, some of these environments people want to be around. And I'll say it like this. A lot of these people are not who you think they are in real life. A lot of these creators, these people on YouTube, Instagram, all that, a lot of them, they act a certain way online is different from in person. And I'm not saying that like in a cliche way. I'm actually saying that in a way like I've actually been there. I've been around some of these people, and some of them they can't even have a conversation with you. I've been on music video sets. I'm work with people on music videos in LA, and I already feel like some of them don't even really care once if they see you don't have a certain amount of followers. But anybody that knows, they can go to my Instagram right now. You can just go through, and I'm doing some of the biggest collabs ever. Like people that have hundreds of thousands of followers and all that. They can't even get, like, they're asking me, how do I have deals? How do I have sponsors and all that stuff? So it's deeper than what people think. And that says a lot more, about my character and my work ethic, because I have to work harder, but I'm able to get them. And there's certain things people have that other people don't have. So you got to pay attention to that. But a lot of the people, like, in this business, they're just playing a character, And they make stuff look like a certain way online, but in person, like, they're odd. They're really odd. Like, I met some of these people, man. I've been in some of these environments, and it's really weird, especially LA, Hollywood, but I'm not going to get too into that right now, because I'm not going to be on this stream too much longer. But I do talk about a lot of this stuff as well on stream, and I might get back on the stream later tonight. But I appreciate the comments nonetheless. Yeah, nah. I want to get monetized on YouTube too, man. It's a journey. It's a journey. At least I'm monetized, on my other socials, and at least, I have I get to do this full time, and be paid. But obviously, I do want that YouTube monetization. I want that YouTube bag for real. But I just saw you have almost 2,000, so you're gonna get there before me, hell. Unless my stuff finally pops this year. But you know, YouTube is a long form game, so I just consistently started posting YouTube videos. Yeah, it does. It does. It does. I'm in the business, so like, yeah, I know. The YouTube bag is different. YouTube bag is very different. I just started posting long form videos on there consistently, like last summer. So I had some days during the summer I'm dropping 4 or 5 videos a day, you know. So I need to get back to that. I have a few things I'm about to drop. I'll probably drop a couple videos this week, and I have a few other things I need to drop. I have some streams, some videos, some behind the scenes, all types of stuff. But I feel like I think everybody that kind of comes around or they've seen the stuff that I've been working on the last few years. Short form is destroying your channel. Why you say that? Like algorithm wise? But I know I'll get my my props soon. I just feel like for people like me, it takes a little longer. Monetize soon with shorts. I get that, bro. But for me, it's just about being consistent and just cross posting. And I get more views on shorts than I do on Instagram Reels. So, you know, that's the importance of cross posting. I mean, the shorts takes a while to get monetized, but I just do both, just to do it, just to be consistent and to do it. You know, you never know which one's gonna get there first, but obviously it does take more from shorts. But that's because shorts are easier to get views on. But it's a long form game. I have 3 channels. I have my artist channel, this channel, which is like my IRL channel, and then I have a gaming channel. I don't post too much on the gaming one. I will this month because I have a lot of gaming streams. My artist one took a year to a year and a half to finally start getting views. So I have some short films out on my artist channel, which you can find the link to that channel on any of the videos. You said, hold on, for sure you need 10 million views, long for me, 4K watch time. Yeah, no, that's true as well. That's true as well. At least you have the subs though, man. At least you have the subs though. Just keep doing it, keep being consistent, just trust the process. You know, YouTube is a long form game because it takes more time for the stuff to work. So, like I said, I just started posting consistently on this channel last summer. So if you think about that, that's like from then to now, you know, it could be 6-7 months. My artist channel I've been posting on for a couple years now. I didn't get any views for a really long time. I didn't start getting views until a year and a half later. After 2 years. You've been on there for 6 years and didn't start getting subs till 2 years? That's crazy, bro. It could be the algorithm, but it could also be just the content. You know, you have to find that niche audience for what it seems like you do. Which it's probably easier for you to do that because you have the niche, so people already see what you do all at once versus somebody like me. I do a little bit of, I have multiple different paths. So, but that's why I have different playlists so that people, you know, if they like this for me, they can see that. If they like this for me, they can see that. If they like everything, then, you know, it's all there. But my artist channel took over a year to get views. So, yeah. Because shorts just easier and more people are on there. So that's why I do it. Sometimes I get views, sometimes I don't. I mean, sometimes I get subs, sometimes I don't. Sometimes people sub and then they unsub. But I get more views on shorts than I get on reels. I don't really get a lot of views on reels, so as of lately. But it's cool, man. I don't do it for the views. I do it because I love it and because I still get paid. So, but what I was saying was my artist channel, I drop a lot of really interesting stuff on there, so I know that it's a lot more niche. But it took my channel over a year to get, for one of those videos to get 50,000 views. So I dropped a couple, you know, like I dropped like a poetry pack. I dropped like a little visual. I dropped a couple visualizer packs, short films and stuff like that. I see. Yeah, yeah, that's smart. That's smart. That's smart. You can even rebrand some of them, or split some of them up if you want, or do like, let's say if something's like really long, you can split it into more than one video. You know, just because you never know which one is gonna work, so you have more variables. At the end of the day, it's also about variables. Of course, quality, but quality and quantity. Zero. Damn. So it seems like, let's say, it seems like I have a lot more watch time right now, but that's probably just because I'm just hella consistent. Because I think mine sits around 50, but that's overall. That's like everything in general. I think I've been averaging like 50 hours a month. Oh, oh yeah, there you go. You got to do that. It's YouTube, man. YouTube's more long form. That's why, you know, you got to do both. You got to do both. But like I was saying, it takes a minute, but my artist channel has a lot of views already. And I post shorts here and there, but it's mainly from long form. I actually can, hold on, if my stuff is still, if my screen isn't glitched. If my screen isn't glitched, I'll show you right now. I'll show you exactly what I mean. Let me see, because sometimes my OBS glitches out. I'm about to show you right now. Let me see. Let me know if it glitches out. I keep checking the stream. Right here. See, I got you subbed right there. This is my artist channel. And so I'll show you what I mean. And I'm actually working on a lot of stuff right now. A lot of new music, more visuals. I'm about to actually drop some more stuff this week. So I have a few hundred videos, about 250 subs, and I just started this new series a couple weeks ago where I'm finally sharing my poems. It's called The Expose of Buried Treasures, and this is the trailer for it, and then these are the first 4 segments, and I'm gonna start dropping the next 3 to 4 segments this week. So this is the artist channel if you ever want to check it out. But what I was saying was, I have a lot more views on this channel in terms of long form content, not in general, because my other channel has 500,000 views. This one might have like 200,000. But where I'm going with this is, appreciate it, man. Where I'm going with this is, you can see right here, these are getting views. So I even did a video where I even said, yeah, thank you for 50K B2 short film right here. If you want to go, you can see that. I sat down, I talked about it. Like I said, I'm gonna get off this stream soon, or else I'd, you know, sit down, have more time, go through some shit with you. But this is what I mean. It says 2 years now because it hit 2 years a couple months ago. I dropped these 2024, maybe 2023, 2024. I can't remember, but it just recently hit 2 years marked. Oh, right here too. Oh no, that was something else. So B1, B2, and B3 are from my B series, and these are my most popular ones. So they're very unique, they're very niche. You might like them, you might not. Very niche, very, you know, horror-esque, whatever, however you want to call it. This has 54,000 views, and the second one right behind it has 38,000. So keep in mind, it took a year and a half for these videos to start getting traction. So it went from, hold on, this brand is hitting me up. So I went from having like no views, like maybe 20, 50 views on it, 100 views, 200 views, and then one day it's like at 700, and then you know after that year passed, 50,000. Appreciate it, man. You see what I mean? It's very unique, and it's gonna keep growing that uniqueness too when I keep dropping stuff. But you can you see it's different. This is my real true universe that I don't really I don't post about this on the main account, but I do recently with streams and stuff. But it's its own world. It's its own world. This is what I want to do whenever I want to focus more on film and movies and all the productions and stuff. Once I'm in like a better, I guess like a better situation with work, when I just have more time to just sit down and do all this other stuff. But I'm dropping a bunch of stuff this week. I've been working on a lot of music, some new short films, some visualizers, music videos. We're working on all sorts of stuff. So it's a loophole, man. You can tune into it. You can see all types of stuff. But yeah, we got the long form videos here. It looks like it's lagging now. I'm trying to go to latest. So I have thousands of poems, right, that I've never released. And that's what I'm doing right now. I'm going in the vault and I'm dropping poems. So when you get a chance, you can check out this trailer that I made for the new series, Exposit Buried Treasures. And I decided to finally, drop some poems in a more unique way, to go ahead and get them out there, put them on YouTube. So I made visualizers for each one. You can go and you can see. And it has the poems, the visualizer, and it has a small date at the bottom. I'm dropping more of these this week. But yeah. Just a little bit of that. Now I need to get this stuff set up on Instagram. But yeah, we're always working on something. Trying to talk as much as I can in a short time, because I gotta get off soon. But I'm glad I got on the stream tonight then. So I was able to catch somebody that's interested. And I talk about industry stuff all the time, especially on stream. I try to bring more insight to people. If you want to see some of the darker stuff, I have the first season of my podcast is on my artist channel, where it gets pretty dark. And then the second season I started recently, which if you want to really see some dark industry stuff, you can check out this one, where I talk about different topics that I've gone through in the industry. Ugly truth, predators, betrayal, toxic behavior. We get into a lot of stuff that people don't talk about in this business. So if you want to learn more about that, I talk about that too, man. And then we have some other ones right here addressing, the most awkward campaign of my career, addressing it was something about underwear, talent isn't enough, how I became a model. Well, I haven't dropped this one yet. This one is on my artist account, but I just try to keep it balanced. I feel like there's not enough people doing what I do, bringing what I bring to the business, because I feel like everybody sees that, like I've modeled, I've directed, campaigns and stuff, and I do all this stuff with different brands, but I don't think people see enough of what happens outside of that, what happens between the lines, because not everybody is sharing that side of the business. So they look interesting. Appreciate it. Yeah. And I have different styles that I've done. Like I even talked about this sometime last year, where you see it says, I bet you didn't know this about having sponsors, where I'm telling people basically, just because you have a sponsor doesn't mean that they're gonna respond to you. And it might sound crazy, but it's true. It's true. It's true. Sometimes you can't even get in contact with these people, man, and some of these brands. And like I'll say with this example, what this one is about, I'm not gonna name drop, but it's my favorite oral care brand, and they sponsored me. But the problem is, which you can see more about it in this video, the problem is, long story short, I lost my main person of contact, and I was just not able to get in contact with anybody. I texted the Instagram account over a couple months, probably 10 times, emails, even went through like the talent portal, couldn't even they wouldn't talk to me. How did I get sponsors? I should actually do a video about this for YouTube. But me, I'll say that my path to getting sponsors is probably a lot different from the majority of other people and creators. Solely because I do work with brands, for my business. And, I've modeled and done campaigns and all that type of stuff. I mean, as you can see. So my route to getting them is, I would definitely say easier than it would be for other people, because I'm in that space. Yeah, man, that's cool, man. I gotta go too, man. Appreciate you stopping by. I'm gonna go ahead and get off of this too. But if I don't stream again later tonight, I will tomorrow. Tap in when you can, man. We can talk about a lot of different industry stuff. Appreciate you stopping by, man. Take care. I'm gonna go ahead and get off too, man. W stream, W follow, man. W follow. I'll talk to you in the next one, bro. Yeah, we're back again. Again, the new Sakeru collab. Me and a Japanese brand is out now. They got all sorts of flavors, shareable sizes. They got the super big ones, 40 centimeters, and all that good stuff. And I've been killing these, man. I've been eating these like crazy. Shout out to Sakeru. I know the lighting is bad right now, but we tapped in with a Japanese brand. It's been amazing. Sakeru. I'll go ahead and play it again one more time. For those that didn't see it yesterday, we just tapped in with the Japanese brand. Called today what? Wellness Wednesday. We got the Huel right there, making the Huel drinks and all that stuff, man. It's gonna be a good year. There goes LeBron James. Working on my planner currently. Right now. See the Instagram, man. Go subscribe. Go follow. Show some love. We work really, really hard. We work really, really hard. Here's the video. I have my noise gate turned on, so I hope you can hear it clearly. Shout out to Sakeru, man. Peach flavor. It's my favorite one. So, from my knowledge, Sakeru, it means terrible, stringy, sorts of that nature. We have the collaboration reel up now, so we're up there. If you want to see more about this brand, you want to see more about this collaboration, go watch the stream right before this one that I did yesterday. That one touches base more on it and deeper on it. I still have my G Star thing up. Apparently, what I need to do also, actually this week or as soon as I get the chance, is I need to go in and update my sponsors for 2025, and I need to actually get that formal. I need to put that on all the tabs. You can see all the brands I'm currently sponsored by. And then I need to put that reel up on Instagram, put a video up on YouTube, do it, an announcement. But we have a couple of big sponsors that we haven't necessarily dropped anything for just yet. You see Huel in the back. I've only kind of had some of their stuff on YouTube, but I need to put it on socials. I think the most I did on my Instagram was I made the announcement on Instagram and TikTok. You can see we do all sorts of campaigns, Outshine, Timberland, G Star, everything, man. I know I posted something about it right here saying that I'm officially a member, but I haven't actually dropped the stuff that I wanted to drop. So I'm gonna focus on some shots, some photos sometime soon when the sun is out a little more. I gotta start getting some videos ready, and also you're seeing it here first. This is also something that I've partnered with them too, the #1 best-selling mushroom coffee, and I haven't posted anything about them yet or with them. So I do apologize for that. We're working on something as we speak, and I'm gonna get some photos over to them. I'm gonna make a new video about this later, but I'll wait and I'll follow them on that video to kind of make like the ultimate announcement. But we are partnered with them, and I have been really loving this product, and I can't wait to actually start dropping more stuff with them and for them. So we've been very busy. Those are just, a couple things on the very, very minor end. What is this? Privacy. But yeah, so we're really just checking in. I hope everybody's doing well, man. We're gonna say Wellness Wednesday. Take care of yourself, stay hydrated, stay active. And we're about to drop something on Instagram too. It's 2 o'clock. Let me go ahead and drop that. And then I'm gonna stream again later today because we do have to get caught up on some things. There's some new things that I want to talk about as well that came up in yesterday's stream. One of them being how do you get sponsors. So I'll probably do a video dedicated to that when I make some time. Little collab post is going up right now. And you can also see that this is how we keep our grid balanced between all the different things that we do. We have, the wordy, heavy posts. We have, the poems, the short films, campaigns, exposing the industry, brand shoots, which is also campaigns, behind the scenes, photography, modeling, editing, creative director type stuff. We have all sorts of stuff going on. And this is kind of one of the ways that I'm able to balance that out is you see we have the Sakeru here on the main grid, which for me personally, that wouldn't have been the cover shot that I would have used. This is what they wanted to use for the collab, and that's fine. But this is why you have to balance out the drops. So it's officially up. My new post is up. I'm just accepting the collaboration post with my artist account. But when you juggle, the key to keeping because I don't really care that deep about just having the best aesthetic. Of course, my aesthetic needs to be nice because this is what I do for a living and this is my job and my passion. But what's more than that is for the main grid, I'm trying to have more of some of my really good work. And then on the reels grid, I keep it more like whatever I want to just drop. But now you see we have this post up. And this is one of the ways that I keep everything balanced, you know, because some people they're just content creators, some people they're just UGC creators, some people are just they only make campaign assets or they only post in their top outfits, and people kind of move in different ways. I do a lot of different things, so the key to keeping the grid looking as both professional but as personable as possible, or personable, whichever word applies there. This is how I do it because I have many different things to bring to the game. You see, we have like the runway for the modeling stuff. We have the Timberland campaign, which is probably the biggest campaign I've ever done in my career. And then we have the short film where we talk about, like sexual assault. We talk about, I don't know if I can say the R word on here. We'll say grape just in case. I don't want to get desensitized again, which I'll talk more about this soon. And I might actually post something else about this soon to, bring more attention to this. So for me, I work with brands, but I am a brand. So this is, me building up my own brand. So I have to balance out keeping my touches in between the campaign work and between, what the clients are looking for. And I think that I've done a hell of a job at it. So the new post is up. Seen it right here. Go check that out. When I get this set up, I'll show you on here. And I guess I'll do this too while we're here. Once I get this post up on the different stories, then I'll go ahead and show the drops that I did last week because I was supposed to do this last week. So I have a couple LinkedIn drops I have to do today. I don't want to put that up on here on the stream just because I'm trying. That's a little more business, more professional. My bad. I confused. I just mixed up professional with personable, professional or something like that. I don't know. I think the coffee's starting to hit. I just drank half of it in a very short period. But what we've been doing on LinkedIn, let me just get a refresher on my phone. I don't want to pull that up on here. Since we've been looking towards getting into higher roles and higher jobs, I will also talk more about this in another stream, not today, but we've been looking to kind of get into a different bag by going into it's the same industry, but different type of job in the industry that I qualify for. Did my stream freeze? Yeah, my mirror is frozen. I guess you guys are just gonna look at some of that. And you see that the image right there that's just blank next to this black and white one. I don't know why on computer Instagram doesn't get the cover shots right sometimes. So sometimes on the computer it looks completely off. That's an awful shot. But I've been updating my LinkedIn. So, got the bio updated and we've been dropping posts. So I need to start putting more of my work on LinkedIn, some of my more professional work, because there's a lot more opportunities there. And I've also connected with some pretty big guys. So just to kind of show you, we have the Timberland campaigns up. We haven't really posted consistently on here in a while. So I have the pros campaign I did, the Timberland video campaign I did for back to school, and then the Christmas ones. And then we finally got a G Star one up, a G Star video up, which I'm gonna be posting another G Star video on there. And then you see we're finally starting to upload our work. So today I need to drop two sets on there today when I get some time. Probably Jones Road and another Outshine set. That's what I'm thinking for now. I was supposed to drop a set yesterday and I completely forgot. So that means we have to do two today. But my screen's frozen now. So I mean fuck what I was gonna actually try to show you. But what I was saying was on G Star, on Instagram, we dropped a G Star, a new campaign reel. And we also dropped it to YouTube. But again, my shit's frozen, so I can't even show you. And that's fine. I'm just gonna just leave it as it is. I'm gonna just get off of this thing anyway. But we'll wrap it up right here. It's been 14 minutes. I'm gonna be back later. Check out the past streams. I need to update this stream setup. The G Star campaign is still in the right. This social media title banner is absolutely horrendous, but at the time I just needed to make something quick, But I need to update it. I need to update the stream layout for this year. And shout out to Geo or Glow, whatever his name was from yesterday, because he's real stand up guy. Yeah, take care.